Hello, true duelists. YGO Strats here, wishing you a happy holidays in this joyful time. Or if you're watching this at some point in the future, just saying hi. Because March is not a cheerful time of the year. It's just March, dude. Can't be seasonal all year round. Unless, I guess, allergies. Anyways, moving on. It's another Wednesday video here in what the painting on the wall describes as a shag pad. I just call it my room, but that painting does say we find our hero entranced in the deep thought back at the shag pad, so surely there's comedy in that. Yeah, today's a pretty laid-back video. I don't plan on doing a whole haul of a lot of editing on this. I just want to talk about my channel, what the goals were, what the goals are, some kind of tidbits about it, and call it a day. Just some light watching if you enjoy it, or if you're like, fuck that, then enjoy YouTube. There's a hell of a lot of videos on here that you can go and watch. Probably check some of them out. Still, what were my goals for this channel and what are they now? Well, in 2022, the only two goals I really had for my channel were to reach 1,000 subscribers and to get the channel monetized, so get 4,000 hours of watch time. Thankfully, I did that, so I can continue making videos, because if you don't hit your goals, you abandon them immediately and you just give up forever, or something like that. In all seriousness, they were pretty easy goals. There was one other light goal, which was to get a video higher in view count than, there's two videos, but the main one that matters is the frog FTK demonstration, which is the worst video on my channel, and I eagerly look forward to the day where I make it unlisted, because there are a plethora of videos on the internet that more appropriately, intelligently, and, you know, properly explain and showcase the frog FTK than that video, which has the bare minimum level of understanding when talking about it, so I don't recommend it as a source of information to understand the frog FTK deck back from 2010 or so. Go somewhere else for that. I'll be making that video done. I'll be taking it out back with the gun shortly enough. I promise you that. But moving forward, 2022, since we've hit our two and a half goals, what are the goals for 2023? Maybe a little lofty. I want 10,000 subscribers, if I can do that. I've only at 4,800. I didn't quite hit 5K, but honestly, 4,800 is more than 4 times my initial goal, so I just see that as an absolute win. That's very proud of myself in that capacity. The other goals include 5 videos over 10K views each. I really want to shut down that stupid frog FTK video, but I think I can do it. I think I can make some content that can really outreach a little harder, a little farther, and get, you know, bigger number, better person. That's what they say. That's what they tell me is the case, is bigger number, better person. And then what else do I have here? Collab more. I think it'd be better for my channel and even myself creatively if I can get some other creators in and around the channel. Surely the update can feature some amount of overlap with someone else in some way. Surely. I'll see what I can come up with. And then hopefully introduce a new Wednesday series. You Should Play has a few more in the tank, but it's pretty well at its end, and I don't want to drag it out more than I have to. So, 6 Samurais on the table, Synchron's on the table. There was 2 other decks I have written down somewhere, and when you see Mermail, that's the tentative last one. There might be some in the future as new archetypes come out, but Mermail's gonna be my, like, hurrah, is Atlantean Mermail, just as a heads up. So, I'm a little all over the place here. To be clear, 10K subs, 5 videos with more than 10,000 views, and, you know, a new series for Wednesdays, because I'm not too fond of my way. I don't know if these videos here in the room, they're a little more comfy for me to make, a little more lazy, I can admit. I'm not doing any green screen work. I'm not editing in any backgrounds or trying to come up with something entertaining in my background. You just get to look at the Abomination Pikachu behind me if you want. I don't recommend that, but still, I'd like to make them a little better, these Wednesday videos. I'm not too fond of them yet. I do like that I can listen to music though. That's a big sell. That helps me out a lot. And yeah, that's really just about it. The past year, I think I'm pretty proud of myself in the grand scheme. Not like overwhelmingly proud. There's a lot of videos that I see that I think I could have done this better or that better, and I want to try and incorporate that and improve the same as anyone does. So I'm mostly proud of what's been done. I can think of a few changes I want to make to the update maybe. Namely, I want to keep them in and around the 12-minute mark. I don't think they need to be 18, 22 minutes. I don't know if anyone wants to watch 18 to 22 minutes of an update. We'll see. Might cut back on the community news some weeks. Might, depends on how big the news stories are that week. No YCSs. I got room to work with. But if there's some big name YCSs, some big name events going on, some ban list news, does it really matter how many times, Farfa tweeted something that week? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. And so to kind of close up this video, I'm going to go over some other shenanigans that I have written down here. I keep looking over here. It's because I've got spark notes for what this video is going over. My favorite of them being that it just says, update is not Fox News, because I have a non-negligible number of comments that are essentially talking about the update being Fox News and an equivalence. That's what made the Tucker Carlson video, if you're curious. Someone just said, didn't know Fox News had a Yu-Gi-Oh wing. I mean, I guess I get it. It's the background of it's blue. I'm white. And, doing the newsman thing. Doing the newsman reporting voice. But for what it's worth, it's not actually meant to be a Fox News parody. The truly enlightened among you can maybe find a news parody that calls itself The Update, and then maybe you can figure out where it is I got the inspiration from. And the truly astute of you can take a look at what my background was and how I dress myself and the color of my suit and tie, and maybe an older host of said show. There's a pretty clear one-to-one that I copied. It's changed since, but it's like, if you want to know the origin, you can find it. I did not hide it. If you're at all curious about that, what inspired the update. I also might change the name of the update as is written here, because update in terms of SOE, search algorithm, whatever. Should I know what that term means? Probably. Do I? You tell me. You heard what I just called it. Still, update in regards to algorithms refers to more the new update to the game, or it's not something people are actively it's not good. So maybe I might change the name of if I can think of something better, I might. We'll see, just as a warning. And then the last thing to go over is something that the laymen refer to as the gun, because it's the gun. Get a lot of comments about the gun. Fair. Some people are already tired of it. Some people just want more of it. They just want more of me pulling out the gun. Some people think that the gun might be hindering my appearance in the algorithm at large, that YouTube sees that there's a gun in the video and kind of suppresses it because they don't want to promote guns, understandably enough. Here's my take on the gun. Here's my genuine, actual take on the gun. I spent $50 on it. I'm getting at least $50 of ad revenue from videos using it. That is the standard for which I will use the gun to at least recuperate the loss, if I can be so blunt about it. I don't know whether or not it hinders the algorithm or not. I might try it. I think there's a lot of other factors that'll help hinder or not hinder the algorithm. Like I mentioned earlier, an 18-minute update might not do as well in the algorithm because people just don't want to watch an 18-minute video about Yu-Gi-Oh news. It's pretty fair. So in the future, I might try and shorten the update a little bit, keep it to around about 12-ish minutes, include some with the gun, include some without the gun, see if there's a consistent, noticeable difference in regards to views, watch time, all that jazz. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but it'll be over the course of multiple updates, and I won't know for certain for at least another like 3 months is what I'd tell you. So expect sporadic appearances of the gun and not. If I'm gonna be honest, I find the gun funny, so it's definitely gonna stay in some capacity as long as I can. If I find out it's actively hindering the channel, I'm gonna be really bummed about it. But, if the joke's funny enough, I'm gonna do it, okay? I find the concept of pointing the gun at the camera and saying donate to charity to be very funny. So that might happen again. All that being said, I can understand if the viewpoint is that the joke is the same and it's repetitive and it's just every joke. So I'm trying to come up with a few more unique ways to use the gun. Take a look at last week's update from this video where I shoot Pikachu. I shoot the Pikachu thing. It's at least different, good or bad. Still, that's really that's the two key points I have here. Not Fox News and the gun. Just gun. So I think we've pretty well covered it. Not much else to say. There might be shorts popping up. I've debated maybe just cutting down the best parts of a particular episode and re-uploading it as a short. Although that's maybe lazy, so I'm debating maybe refilming it also to kind of work it better as a self-contained video. We'll see. I should probably utilize shorts though. I think especially with the update, I can come up with some ways to make some decent little shorts that might catch people's attention and actually get me some more traction and on the way to that 10K sub goal. But that's all I got. I don't need to meander anymore. Thank you all so much for the support over the past year. It's been pretty great. There's been highs and lows as it goes. It's a rhyme, so it's true. But the comments have made it worth it. There was a point pretty early on where I was really debating, just kind of going, it's not working out. I'm glad I stuck through it. I think people are liking some of the things I'm putting out, and I hope that people are going to continue to like some of the things I go on to put out in the future. Got a few plans. There might be a one-a-month series. I have a plan for a series, but it's going to require more pre-production on my end than other ones have. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be able to be the new weekly series unless I get to do this full time, but that's a long ways off regardless. So I'll say that. I'll put it on film just so I can hold myself to it. There will probably be about once a month a more edited video that I'd like to start doing as a series of sorts. I do have something in the tank. I don't know what's going to replace You Should Play. I don't know what Wednesday videos are going to be, but there is something else on the docket. Yeah. If you got any questions, feel free. I don't know how candid or not candid this all is, but as I've said, thank you so much for the support over the past year. Kicked ass. We're going to keep kicking ass, and hope you're a fan of guns, folks. Because that thing's sticking around for a while. Hit the subscribe button, though. Bye.